Quarterfinal time here. We will crown a champion this afternoon in Rio de Janeiro. A very good afternoon now, just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Tyler Wright, a big year unfolding for her as well. And here she gets going early in quarterfinal number 3, taking on Johanne Defay.
Hope's alive as we watch the replay here of Tyler Wright. Sees an opportunity for a wave that's going to get maybe 2 maneuvers. Just the snap, though, wasn't able to hit that final closeout move. Just a little bit different from the last few trips I've made in Brazil.
Johanne Defay now will look for an opening ride, and here it is. Big section. She'll go real tight up in the corner, and she will lay down an opening number for us. And now it'll become an exchange. Both girls using the rights. Tyler Wright, quick in and out.
In order to keep the momentum and the drive through the maneuver. See here, she picks the little double up section, and again, real steep, but you see how she extends and almost explodes out of the move. Again, let's see if we can slow-mo it here a little bit. Lays into it, but see the extension in which she carries in order to pull the move off and keep the board on the water and not skip out.
Wow, tight lines. Now let's see how tight Tyler Wright can get on the backside, and she'll go down.
But what it's going to do is apply pressure on Tyler Wright. She drops in. This is a great opportunity for Tyler Wright to get a huge score. She was on her way, but that fall, unfortunate. You know, and this one's going to be basically a throwaway at the end of the heat, but this was a great opportunity. She had the backside hook, and then another section, she goes up vertically. It looks like her front foot slipped. Some of the exercises that some of these surfers do. Mark Healy, an example. Up, action in the water. We'll get back to it.
Well, let's have a look and see how much training Johanne Defay's done. As she'll go down in that delivery. A lot of behind-the-scenes work goes on. Tyler Wright will have done a lot of those working exercises, and she'll gouge out that turn. Wow, big power turn.
Of Tyler Wright, again, on the forehand. One of her major strengths. Has that ripple, attacks the lip, the one move. But you need a 9.8, you know, and that could be challenging on the break.
Yeah. Well, here we go. They'll be blocking out everything and concentrating with our 2 surfers in the lineup, and Tyler Wright looking to build another score. Her 2-wave total brings an 817.
Take a look here. Sacrifice a little bit of, again, the size of wave because she sees it's going to give her the opportunity. So just the snap, kind of has to hop back in, but then this move is nice. Able to ricochet off the top, you know, use the power of the wave to punch her through into the flats. Again, snap, and then see the closeout. Quickly has to get up there. Times it perfectly.
Kaipo, you are 100% on the money there. May 29th, the girls get going at the Fiji Pro. Meanwhile, Tyler Wright gets going here on a beautiful inside snap. This is looking like inspired by Courtney Conlog.
Speed that she carries here, and this is going to be pretty much in slow. Well, we'll go regular speed, but the snap that time drifts the tail. Really hard to do in beach break conditions like this, and then able to have an explosive second maneuver coming out of that turn with speed. Difficulty as you watch the turn here. We're looking at a straight-on angle, but she lays into this turn and then pushes the fins free. And then able to come back with speed straight to a bottom turn snap combination where spray is flying everywhere, and then a nice cutback. So again, variety, you know, the speed, power, and flow. So awesome stuff from Tyler Wright, and I think this is going to be a great score for her.
She goes weightless as she starts using the rails through that first turn, and takes the pressure off the fins and then goes back to rail and fin drive. So amazing detail there. Yep, priority with Johanne Defay, looking to build some numbers here, and she'll pick out a right-hand opportunity. Beautiful snap to the lip area. Now strong, more rail work. Johanne Defay finds the runner through the inside here.
That's exactly what she needed to do. First opportunity, she was able to get a good quality wave. She's done that. So let's take a look here at bottom turns. Nice little wedge, attacks that first section too, and then keeps the speed flowing down the line. Gets a little carve through that white water. Hard to surf in those bubbles and able to keep your board on track, but she did very, very well there. And this is exactly, I mean, I don't know if it'll match the 8 as you take a look again at that replay, but it's just exactly what she needed to do in order to stay in the heat and not let it get away from her.
So through the exhaust fumes there of a broken previous wave.
Sat up on her board. Now what she needs to do here is, she's done it. She's given herself the actual priority, and you know, allowed Tyler to go on a smaller wave.
So Tyler picks up on a wave there. You saw how much intention Johanne Defay had for that wave, Pete.
Here she is giving opportunity.
Well, here it is. Close to 90 seconds to go, and Defay wraps it. Now bowling pocket on the inside. Keeps the flow going. And it's a little bit of a squeezing section here in the shore break in Barata de Juca.
The water has to move somewhere. Let's take a look here at the replay. So sets up this first initial turn here and carves it, you know, and the board needs to stay on rail through that maneuver in order to go into the bigger points. And she can see as she goes into the turn, she lays it on rail, but then it kind of flattens up a bit. You see how it doesn't stay all totally on rail throughout the entire maneuver, and that'll affect her score. It also affected the speed in which she was able to do the maneuver, and the same thing kind of happened on that final move too. She hits the lip and then kind of flattens the board out
into more of a wedge than a wall, as we see Tyler Wright now in action. Little in and out for her. Pete, that number comes in at a 5.93 for Johanne Defay, way short of the requirement.
Yep.
Johanne Defay will now hear the reality of the situation. She'll finish 5th place here in Rio de Janeiro. She did get a 3rd at the Gold Coast, going down to Courtney Conlon.